Good morning, guys. Getting a little bit of a later start to the video this morning. Both of us actually got a pretty decent night's sleep last night, which is awesome. Christina went ahead and took Ellis and Duncan off to school and daycare this morning, and then immediately came right back. She brought breakfast back. Very nice. But it's a little after 10, and as you can see, she's gone outside to start tackling some stuff on the deck. She's gonna go ahead and start staining. I'm gonna go out and help her stain here in just a minute, but I'm actually gonna run over to GameStop and Walmart very quickly because today, November 11th, is the day that Nintendo is officially releasing the NES Classic Edition, which that's our childhood right there. And Christina's absolutely in love with that console and the idea behind it. So I'm gonna go see if I can score us one with a spare controller. Now, unfortunately, I was wrong before. I think I actually said yesterday and probably whatever days that I was off work today for Veterans Day. And as it turns out, I am not. The way that my company works, the only people in the company that actually get today off is if they are federal contract employees working for the company, and I'm not. So I have actually been up and on my computer doing work since about 7 something and just had the morning meeting with the boss and basically said, hey, I'm here. And I'm just gonna be, over the rest of the day, I'm gonna be working on the deck, helping Christina as best I can, but also doing a little bit of stuff for the day job. I'll probably also do some stuff for the day job over the weekend just to help make up, but this is like the only day that the two of us are gonna have to work on this together, so we've gotta try to knock this out. But first, like I said, I'm going to see if I can get that console. It's $60, you can't say no to that. Never mind, trip canceled. I sent a message over to my buddy Nick, just saying that I was gonna run out to GameStop and Walmart and see if they had it, and apparently this is the hot toy item of the year, so Walmart was sold out at like 12:20 in the morning. I didn't even know that Walmart was gonna be selling it until this morning. GameStop, I called 2 in the area and they both said they're completely out before I even had the chance to say any words to them, so I'm out of luck. I guess I'll just have to cross my fingers and hope that I can somehow pick one up on Amazon this afternoon. Well, that was a very tiring morning. Time for a little bit of lunch though. We're making progress.
Slowly.
Slowly. But still, progress is progress. Well, I decided to not time-lapse the rest of it. As you saw, I got some of it on the Nest Cam until we unplugged it. But that's pretty much it. We're done. For now.
Yeah, so your dad comes.
Yeah. There'll be a little bit more to do. Actually, the biggest thing left to do, we've got this downspout right here, and we were not able to paint behind it, stain behind it. So we're gonna have to take all of that down to stain it first, but all the rest of it, we got. And actually doing the deck boards was the funnest and easiest part for me. Funnest? Most fun?
Most fun.
Most fun. Funnerest. There we go.
There you go.
And the deck boards, of course, looking pretty decent. Although there's a couple over here, right next to the door that I don't know if they were just a different kind of wood or they were flipped wrong or something, but they just sucked up the stain and kept taking it and kept taking it. But it is all said and done. Unfortunately, our deck furniture's out here for the time being, but it'll be okay. Well, that's just rage-inducing. The NES Classic Edition's available on Amazon right now, but when I hit add to cart, Amazon encountered a problem. Try again. Try it again. Nope. But everyone is here and it's time for some quick dinner before Duncan and Christina run off to basketball practices. I'm gonna sit here trying to order this NES Mini on Amazon and failing pretty successfully. Well, Christina and Duncan took off, so Ellis and I are here hanging out by ourselves. By the way, I put this little thing in the corner, so just thought I'd try it out. I haven't done this really much yet. But we're sitting in here, we're watching a few YouTube videos. Actually, I can't step out onto the deck, but see if I can make it focus. There you go, look at the sky. Very, very nice. I actually do kind of like this picture-in-picture thing. It's cool. Just wish that this camera... There we go. Gotta adjust to that. Kind of wish I could do a time-lapse right now, but I cannot. And by the way, this is the way that the deck is currently looking. There's a couple of spots that are still not quite dry, but the rest of it is looking good all around. The funny thing was, while staining it, these two boards, you can see over there, they're a little bit sort of funny colored. It's just, as soon as I would put the stain on it, it would just suck it right up. Now that it's dried a little more, it looks a little bit more like it's supposed to, but it definitely was odd, we'll put it that way. Either way, very happy to be this close to being done with it. Wait a minute. You got him a milkshake and he didn't like it? I'm blaming you. I know I'm blaming you. So how was practice?
Good.
It was practicey?
Take your shoes off.
I didn't good play.
You did a good play. Well, that's good. And just like that, the night is coming to an end. It's already almost 10:30 p.m. The kids are in bed. That one needs to go to bed. She's asleep on the couch. I could have put my laptop away. Duncan and I sat here and played Pixelmon for a little while. That's part of the reason why we skipped so far ahead. I'm doing my best to start limiting the cheating that I do and getting rid of a lot of the stuff that we cheated in. So like all the legendary stuff we spawned in just to see what it was like. I've been getting rid of mine, and I'm encouraging Duncan to get rid of his and get things fairly. As an example, I caught a Pupitar earlier. If you know anything about Pokemon, Pixelmon, whatever. Caught one at like level 48. I leveled it up to level 56. At 55 it became a Tyranitar, and I've been using that. I did add in some trainers that I could just throw it up against over and over again, but still, it's kind of the same kind of thing that Captain Sparkles and Sunday and Craner do in their videos, where they have trainers that they can go to and train against over and over again, and there's some bugs in the game that I have to work around. So anyway, it's still, I was able to level it up a lot without having to cheat. And before I wrap this video up, I do want to make sure to mention today here in the US, it's Veterans Day. It's Friday, November 11th. So this is the day to remember those you know that are veterans. If you're a veteran, thank you for your service. My grandfather was a veteran, my uncle was a veteran. I say was because unfortunately they both passed. My other uncle is a veteran. I've got a lot of veterans in my family, and I am not one, I never will be one, but I do definitely appreciate the service of those who are. I don't know how much of it you can see up there before the camera goes too, yeah, it's way too dark. But that's a photo of my grandfather's, his Navy group, and then a picture of him. We'll look at that another time. We've looked at it before. But actually one of my fondest memories of my grandfather was the time we got to go down to North Carolina to get on several of the battleships that they have docked there, but just spending the time on the battleships with him and seeing him sort of reflect back on his own history on battleships. It was just, he was stationed on a battleship in World War II, and he was actually on a battleship heading to Japan right at the end of World War II. Very lucky for us that he did make it back. And it is extremely unfortunate that we ended up losing him to cancer a few years ago. But that's sort of my veteran story for the day. Thanks to all of those veterans that are out there for all that you do. And that's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you guys always for watching. Hopefully you had a great day. I'm a bit tired and sore after 5 hours of staining the deck, but it needed to be done. But we will see you again tomorrow. Bye guys.